Hi, I'm Ambar, and this is Ambar in real life. This podcast is my space to share the journey of becoming. Through honest reflections, personal stories, and conversations with people in my life who have shaped who I am. From health and self worth to love, career, and everything in between, I'm here to speak what's true and sometimes comment on some of my posts that I've written on my blog, Ambar Virtual. If you are on your own path of growth and craving real connection, welcome. You're not alone. Hi, and welcome to Ambar in Real Life, the podcast where we explore personal growth, emotional clarity, and what it really means to live life with love, intention, and perspective. I'm your host, Ambar, and today I want to talk about something very close to my heart. Why I believe that the best help that I can offer anyone is to teach them how to live with love and faith. Not the dramatic kind of love and not the blind faith either, but something much softer, wiser, and more sustainable. So let's get into it. I believe that there comes a point in life, especially as we grow through adulthood, where we start realizing that helping others isn't always about fixing their problems. Sometimes it's about offering a different lens, a way of seeing life that feels lighter, more loving, and more empowering. And for me, that's what love and faith really are. They're lenses. They change how we experience life, especially during the hard and complicated parts. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't always lived this way. I used to face life very emotionally. I get thrown off by everything. And I mean everything. I will get frustrated, overwhelmed, reactive. I took things personally, deeply. And in those moments, I really believed that feeling things strongly meant that I was understanding them deeply as well. But over time, I realized that feeling everything doesn't always mean processing everything. In fact, emotions without awareness can actually create more unnecessary suffering. And when I finally realized that that was the case with me, that's when things began to shift. So, what's changed isn't that I've stopped feeling things. Far from it. It's that I've learned how to listen to my emotions, not suppressing them, not ignoring them, but listening to them. And then I started having these internal dialogues with myself. I will sit with whatever I was feeling at that moment and then ask myself, what is this really about? What do I need to learn from this? And where is this coming from? And once I got the message, I let the emotion go, like gently, respectfully, without judgment. And that really changed my life because now, most of the time, my emotions don't control me, and it's actually weird when they do. And I'm very thankful for that because now they just inform me, they guide me, they stay for a little while. Sometimes they get stuck, but after digging into what is the thing that is happening with me in regards to that emotion, they just go. After I figure out what is going on and why they show up, they go. So this form of living, this way of seeing life, of navigating through adulthood, it's something that I feel that I want to teach others, not in a pretty way, but in a loving, a gentle, human way. I want people to know that they don't have to be stuck in their feelings all the time, that there's a way to just observe them, learn from them, and then move forward without getting lost in them. Because when we create a space between ourselves and our emotions, we give ourselves the ability to respond to life with clarity instead of chaos. And that's where faith comes in. Faith to me isn't about certainty, it's about trusting that even if I don't understand what's happening right now, something meaningful can still come from it. Faith for me is that little voice inside of me that says, you have survived this before. You don't need all the answers to keep going. You are more than capable of finding a way out of this situation. So, faith teaches us to pause, to take a breath, to stop rushing to fix or force things in our lives and that of those around us that can only cause us more pain, that can create distance, as we can come across as insensible people to those that we actually want to share that we care. And that's something that I fell into several times. And it's really not pretty when you are told that you lack empathy. It really hurts when you know that that's not the truth, but you fail miserably trying to prove it. And then the other person feels hurt by you. So faith creates this space for patience, for presence, for softness. And then there's also intuition, which is something that I wasn't sure I was going to mention here, but the truth is, it is essential. Intuition has become one of my greatest teachers. It's not loud, it's certainly not dramatic. It's a whisper, a knowing, a quiet feeling in the body that says, this is not right, or this is exactly where you need to be right now. Intuition has helped me understand when someone isn't healthy to have around, for example, or when a space feels or is energetically draining, or when something looks good on paper but feels completely off in my body. So I believe that intuition protects your peace before your mind has figured out why. And although I'm still learning about this part of myself and how we can work with it, I wanted to mention it and let you know that if you have felt this nudge before, you're not alone. And it is really worth it to spend some time trying to strengthen this gift that we all have. Because the more I've learned to live this way, with love, with faith, and with trust in my intuition, the more I've been able to see beauty in life again. We miss so much when we walk around with our hearts closed, with our minds guarded all the time, with crazy, wild, old stories running the show. But when we open up, even just a little, even just a little, life starts looking different. Not perfect, but gentler, more meaningful. And that's really what I want for all of us, to have a gentler and more meaningful life. So, if you have been feeling overwhelmed, reactive, or stuck in your feelings lately, I want to invite you to try something new. Next time an emotion comes up, pause, take a breath, and ask it, what is it that it wants to show you? Listen to it, learn from it. And when you are ready, when you know that you understood what this emotion was trying to tell you, let it go. Because living with love and faith doesn't mean that we are going to be unaffected by the things and the people around us. That's not going to happen. What it means is that we're going to be present. It means being honest and choosing softness again and again, even when it's hard. So, with that, thank you so much for being here today. If this episode resonated with you, I would love for you to follow or subscribe to Ambar in Real Life so you don't miss future episodes. And if you think someone in your life could benefit from hearing this, please share with them, text it to a friend, post it to your Instagram story, however you choose to share. I'm grateful. You can also find more of my writing on my Substack blog, Ambar Virtual, where I share reflections just like this. And remember, love and faith can take you farther than fear ever will. Until next time, take care of your mind, take care of your body, take care of your heart. Bye.